Hi everybody, this is, oh poot, I don't remember. It's Saturday. I'm tired. I have been working all day long, rearranging and cleaning, and I'll get into that a little bit later. I just wanted to come on and say hello, and no, I didn't do a video yesterday, but I'm doing one today. There will not be a video tomorrow, and I'm hoping there will be one Monday. But I've got a friend that's going to come and visit for a while. She is getting out of the hospital, and she's decided to come stay with us for a while, so she's not by herself, and I'm very, very thankful that she is. It is going to limit the amount of videos I'm going to be able to get out in the next few weeks. I hope y'all will hang in there. I'm going to try to do at least 3 videos a week on Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. That is my goal. If things change, I will let you know. I'm going to ask for prayers for my friend. She is really weak right now. She's been fighting cancer for the last 3 years, and that's getting better, but she had complications from the port. It caused blood clots, which the blood thinners, it caused internal bleeding, and then a lot of other complications from that. So please say a prayer, and I feel very blessed, and I feel very thankful that she is coming, and she will be my first priority. I'm just going to put that out there. But I hope y'all will just stick with me through this. If I don't have a video every night, please forgive me. In fact, I can tell you right now, I'm not going to have a video every night. But maybe, go back and rewatch some of my really old ones. I have like 360 something videos up. And that would help the algorithm, and that would definitely help support my channel. So I hope maybe y'all will do that too. But let's get started. I'm going to turn this around so you're not looking at my ugly old face. And we're going to hook this up, hopefully, right where I don't mess it up. Okay. And I got my little pedestal thing back here. Let's get it that way so I know that it's angled right for the camera, and it is. And we're going to do a little bit of mixed mold, but we're going to do some decoupage on the mixed mold too. But first, this came in today, and y'all know what this is. I told you I was ordering it, but I didn't open it. I thought I'd wait and open it on camera. I also was contacted by Chloe at Expert Resin and asked if I would be interested in picking out some animal molds and then doing them and giving them the pictures, which of course I would love to do. And I told them that yes, I was interested. I don't know any more than that, but I'll let y'all know as I hear from the companies about reviews. And so that's what is going to be happening, hopefully in the near future. Okay, these are just stuck in the box. These look really, really cheap. I'm just trying to be real honest. These are not, I don't know what that is for. That I do know what that is for. This is that is really, really cheap. That, I mean, okay, I want you to compare. Now, this one has been through a year of total abuse, but it's got a metal. It's got a really sturdy metal you know, and it's got 2 speeds, which both speeds don't work anymore because there's so much resin and junk on there. But this has been through a lot, and it will still work. It just will only do 1 speed, and it's getting on its last leg, and I just turned that off thinking that it was the gun. Hold on just a minute. Not the gun. Oh, good gracious, that didn't sound good, did it? The heat gun, which is plugged in. I can't just... There it goes. Okay, I'm unplugging this. We're going to retire this one, hopefully. I'm not going to throw it away because I don't know. I paid $24. The stand is really cheap, and I don't expect the stand to last very long. The heat gun itself looks pretty good. I like the angle of it. Thankfully, it does come with some kind of instruction book. I don't know what this is for. Using the reflector to heating shrink. What in the world does that mean? Use the reflector to heating shrink. That's not even good English. Oh, maybe you put something in there. That's what these are for. Okay. So you put something in there, because I just saw electrical for heating and shrinking tubes and electrical work. So that must be what that is for. That's for the thumb. Oh, wow. Okay, I'd like to get more of these. Oh, I like that size. Ooh, I wonder, does anybody know where you can get the big thumb size? Ooh, because I really like that size. This is a comfortable size, too. Most finger cots that I get are horrible. Now, this won't fit on that one because I got a fat one, but it would fit on this one. Yes, it fits on those. That's too small for that. I have weird fingers, which I don't really need that. But these two. But I would think it would need to be this, because I hold it that way, so it would need to be that hand anyway. And I really like this, the thumb one, and I would love to get extra ones of the thumb one, because that's the perfect size. And this is good too. It's not so tight. Oh, wait a minute. Well, maybe I could, because that definitely, it slides right on there. So I can use these 3 on this hand. Okay, so that way I use this hand, and then if I need to move it or something, yeah, okay. These are good to have. They are good to have. Okay. And they do fit right inside of each other, which is really cool too. And I'm going to put it right up here. And I'll probably forget it and wonder where in the world it has gone. Okay. And we're not going to try this tonight because I'm not doing ocean waves tonight. But I wanted to show you this. And so we will turn it on. Okay. Yeah, okay. I could see where that would be really good for waves. Yeah, because you can, I can see where this would be a really good thing for waves. Woo! Yeah, and it does not take long to get hot. Okay, that's my new heat gun. Tonight, I found these. And I forgot where I got them, but I think I showed them to you. I think it came out of a bag from my thrift hauls. But I wanted to show you. Now this is heavy paper, and you don't want to decoupage with this heavy paper. But, and I've already started back here. I'm going to have to do it more than once. It's still too heavy for me. But what I did, and I will show you if I can get the tape. Oh goodness, all those little bitty pieces of tape are sticking to my finger and they won't. And I do rub pretty good on it because I wanted to pull that layer of paper off, and it does. And we're going to do the whole thing together. And I don't overlap it a whole lot, but I do overlap it a little bit. And I should probably go ahead and pour the mixed mold and then do this, but oh well, I've already started, so we're going to finish this. Oh wow, that's taking a lot off. I don't want it to take that much off. I do eventually want that much off, but I don't want to take that piece off there when I have to go back over. One more. And yeah, I'm doing the whole sheet. It won't matter, even though I'm not going to use everything on the sheet. Okay, and now I'm going back, see, because I don't need it past that point. So now I'm going to go back, and I'm going to do it again, because the thinner the better. And I always make sure there's a little bit off the edge. pulling much up. I want it to pull. So you may need to burnish it a little bit on the second. There it goes. That's still too. I want it to do what it did there. In one. So I may have to do it a couple of times, and I'm going to go back over it. And I'm going to take this and burnish it. Yeah. And get it down in there. There it goes. There. That's what I want. Okay. It's getting there. So burnish it. If I'd burnished it the first time around, I may not have to be going over it so often, but I didn't. So when you do yours, oh no, don't do that though. You don't want that to happen. Oh, come on. I don't want that bait shop thing to be ruined. Okay, it's not. Okay. Now some people dampen their sheet before they do that. I do not. I think you're asking for problems when you do that. But, you know, feel free to try it. You might like it. It might be a little bit faster, but it is definitely getting a lot thinner. And, of course, that's what you want. I gotta stop doing that. I'm gonna ruin this. Okay. Okay, we're going to try it this way now. Is that going to work? Oh, this would be sweet. Is that going to work? Nope, it's not going to take it all off. Let's see how much it will take off. Oh yeah, that's the way I want it, right there. Again, it's the feel thing. I want it as thin as possible. You know how a napkin looks? I don't think you can get it that thin, but boy, if you could, that would be awesome. Oh yeah, see, it's getting there. It's getting there with that. And I am picking it up at the top and going down with it. And I'm not pulling very hard, so I don't want to tear it. Oh yeah, see, that's okay. And you don't have to do the whole page either. You could cut out an area that you want and then just do it on the area. But I know that I'm eventually going to be using all these. Probably not tonight, but at some point. So I'm very careful because I don't want to tear it. It's right there, but what I want is up here. So and where it's really, really thin, it won't pull as much. And you can sort of see, I don't know if you can tell by putting it in front of a light. This is taking longer than what I thought it would. Sorry, y'all. I have been moving furniture around and cleaning, sweeping, mopping floors, stuff I don't like doing. But I did. And yes, we cheated. We did Chinese takeout. I didn't cheat too bad though. I had 3 crab ragoons and then I had the vegetable egg foo young. The vegetable egg foo young is not bad. It's basically egg and veggies. But the crab ragoons, of course, that's a definite cheat. But I didn't eat the whole thing this time. The whole order. Which again, I can eat, I think you get 8 of them in an order. I can sit there and eat 8 crab ragoons. Oh, I don't need to, but I love them. Yeah, there. Okay, it's getting there now. Layers and layers. Is it thin enough? I'm going to try right in there. Because the thinner you can get it, the better. It works better the other way. It's easier. But I'm feeling now and seeing where it feels the thickest. And the burnishing actually does help. And starting from the top and pulling downward. That's the, okay, I think once I get this piece, I think I'm good. So let me get that one piece right there. It's been a long time since I've done this. You have to understand, back in the 1980s, decoupage was really popular. And even though some people may think a lot of this stuff is new, it's not. It's been around since way before I was even thought of. I want that Gone Fishing, and that's still a little bit thick, so. Maybe this one. I still hear fireworks going off out there. Okay. Oh, the fish are a little bit too. You can feel. You can feel it. Okay, that should do it. Good enough. Okay. I'm getting my cutting board, and yes, I know it has been through a lot, and I'm just cutting around it because I'm going to be wetting the edges, but I want a little edge. And cutting board is a wonderful thing. It gives you a lot more control. I don't know if I'm going to use this or not, but I'm going to go ahead and cut out the pieces. And have them in case I do want to use them. Yep, that's okay. Don't panic if that happens to you. It's because my blade is dull. It helps if you start with a really sharp blade when you're doing this. My blade is not sharp. think I'm going to be using these tonight, but I'll go ahead and cut them out. Since I've got my cutting board out here. Okay. I'm going to move this over here. I'm going to take my cutting board and I'm going to hang it back on the wall in here. And then I'm going to decide on which mold I want. I don't know if I want it level, because this one would be level. Or if I want there to be a trim edge. Oh, that's in the mold. Okay, so I don't know which one. I don't know which one I want to do. And I also have this one, but I think that one's going to be too small, because what I want to do, I believe, oh wow, these are all going to be too small if I do that. Gone Fishing. Well, I could do that and put like one of those. I think I'm going to use that because this definitely would not be big enough. Yeah. No. Okay. See, that answered my question. Okay. So first of all, what we're going to do is pour some Mix2Mold. Now, I need to pour one of these two. I have an order for this. Nine-tail fox. And yes, I am going to clean it up some. I know it's all on the outside. And it's all in my head. But I can't help it. Oh, and I don't know how many of y'all know my issues with Temu. Now, y'all know I've been ordering from Temu for a long time. Before it ever even got popular on YouTube. Did I say I've been ordering from YouTube a long time? I've been ordering off of Temu a long time. And I've done very little returns. Very, very few. Some things were, you know, not right, and it was like, oh, it's just a couple of dollars, don't worry about it. And so I didn't do anything. But I'm really starting to feel totally different about Temu. You know, I've heard from so many people that they got taken somehow or another through third-party payment, not third-party payment, you're safe with that if you attach your info directly to them, how they were, you know, which I never did, and I don't do with any website, but something not right happened with the last order that I placed with Temu, and it was the very first order that I did with local warehouse. And I know some people that, you know, they have a YouTube that the majority of their YouTube channel is Temu hauls. I understand that, and they've gotten local warehouse and they've never had issues, and I'm so glad that they have not. That does not mean that they won't. I'm just telling y'all to be careful. I am giving you a word of advice to tread lightly when it comes to Temu now, and to be very cautious, because the pool ladder I ordered was supposed to be delivered in 5 days. Well, it didn't even ship out, and I told y'all about this. And then it was weird, the shipping changed 3 times on there, and none of it, I knew that it was going to be an issue from the time that I placed the order. And so I got a confirmation saying that my item had been delivered. Not through Temu, but I have another thing that lets me know that if I have packages coming in and that was delivered. And sure enough, I went to FedEx and it showed it had been delivered. It had been scanned at 3:39 p.m. And it showed the photo of is setting up against a siding outside wall of a home. Well, we have no excuse me, no siding at all on our house. We have a totally brick home. And so I knew that it had been left at the wrong address. I didn't think much about it. You know, that happens a lot with FedEx. So I contacted FedEx and I said, y'all left my package at somebody else's house, the wrong address. And I gave them the tracking number and they said, well, okay, what's your name and address? And I gave it to them and they said, that is not the name or the address on this tracking number for this package. And I said, what do you mean? When I'm looking at Temu, where I ordered it, where I found the tracking number to give to them, it most definitely has shipping address as my address, and it most definitely has my name. So how can that be? And he said, Temu made a label that did not have your shipping address or your name. There is nothing we can do. You need to contact Temu. Now that was from FedEx. I talked to somebody live at FedEx. I tried to do it virtually, and of course I couldn't because it was the wrong name. I didn't know what was going on, so I called them. And so that's what they told me. So I contacted Temu. Well, the first thing that I got was, it has not been delivered yet. Wait, contact us again in 48 hours. And so I sent them a picture, a proof of delivery off of FedEx with the tracking number, the order number, the picture of where it was left, everything. I got the same. This is supposed to be a live person, not a virtual. You know, this is supposed to, they connected me to a live person in chat with customer service. And I got the same thing. Please wait 48 hours for our system to update. So I sent them a picture again. I said, here's your proof. It shows that it's been delivered. And then they typed the same thing again. Well, I was getting so frustrated that I just got out of there. And then I waited until I got an email from Temu a few hours later from Temu saying that this is bothering me. It's just a piece of extra and I don't like it there. Saying that my item had been delivered. So I go back. I send them the picture again. I go through the whole spiel again. I tell them what FedEx says, and they said, I'm sorry, your item has been delivered. There is no need for a refund because you have received your item. Well, at this time I was mad. I mean, I was just straight out really mad. So I typed in a few choice words, and I said, look, you got two choices here. I said, you can either send me a refund, I said, or I'm going to go file an online fraudulent report through my local police station and let it go from there. And it wasn't until I had to threaten them with that. And it still took 4 hours for somebody from Temu to contact me and said that they would review a request for a refund. And I waited, and the next day I got an email saying that they decided to send a refund, a courtesy refund at that, like a courtesy refund. It didn't matter that I paid for the item and through no fault of my own did not receive the item, and I showed proof. It didn't matter. So my days with Temu are over. I will not be ordering from Temu again. I do not trust Temu anymore. And when I lose trust in a person or a company or a business, that is it. So I will not be ordering. I'll order from AliExpress all day long. I have never had an issue with AliExpress. I've always gotten my stuff quicker than Temu. So I will be ordering from AliExpress. So it's not like Temu's the only ball game. There are other ones where you can get the same thing, sometimes even cheaper than Temu. And it's definitely the same quality, sometimes better, but it's not worse for sure. So that is what's going on with my experience with Temu lately. And I have uninstalled it from both my laptop, well, I don't have a laptop, my desktop and my phones. Yes, I have 2 phones, and I have deleted it from there. And you know, Temu had some sort of professional courtesy, and if they had not acted like they were just being so nice that they would go ahead, that ticked me off. That really, really bothered me. And so Temu needs to apologize to me. And if they don't, then that's okay. I have many other places I can buy for the same amount of money, actually. So, but just beware. Even though it may not have happened to you yet, I went a 1.5 years without any issue with Temu. But boy, when you have it, it's a big one. And if I hadn't pushed and pushed and pushed, I would never have gotten my money back. So just beware. Okay, we are going to get started. Boy, it's been a while since I've done Mix2Mold, so I don't know. This might be a learning curve all over again, y'all. I know I have water in bottles somewhere down here. There it is. Okay. No, I hadn't forgotten yet. That's good. Okay. And I am going to use this brown. I wonder what brown paint would do. No, we're just going to go with this. And as you can see, it's just sort of sitting on top of the water. But you see what happens when I spray alcohol in there? It makes it sink. It helps break the pigment down. Are you seeing this? Yeah, I'm just cleaning it off where I got it. Okay. You can see the alcohol up there. But the alcohol helps break this powder down, because you throw powder in water like that and it just does not break down all the way. Well, I'm making a mess. Okay, here we go. I'm sort of giving it time for the alcohol to sort of and I think that's good. So we're going to go ahead and add the powder in. And I'm mixing it in slowly instead of just throwing in. I think it's going to take about 7, but I want to make sure it's mixed in really well, because I am using powder versus liquid pigment. And I don't want there to be any clumps. I'm almost thinking about buying an immersion mixer. Is that what you call it? Immersion? I have one that I use to blend my coffee with, but I don't want to use that because I use it all the time. But it's like a stick, and you stick it in, and the blender blade is about that round. It takes about 2 seconds, and it would have this, like, it would be mixed up completely. But I don't know if that would put too many air bubbles in there. But boy, there's a bunch of air bubbles in this. Are y'all seeing this? And I'm not even using a wooden popsicle stick, which, you know, the popsicle sticks produces more bubbles, or they say. Yep. No. Okay, I'm going to quit using that. And I'm going to go with my handy dandy popsicle stick. And oh, this is definitely still not ready. And I'm doing this because if there's any little piece of anything in there, It most definitely. Okay, one more scoop, I think. And I made up way too much. Way too much. Okay. I am going to pour it like that. It is a little bit thinner than what I normally do, but there's a lump in there. Oh, yeah, okay. Okay. I don't think this is enough, but I know that's not enough. So this is what I'm going to do. Okay. Okay. And now I am going to try to find the brown. Oh, it's right there. Oh, I forgot. See, it's been so long. I forgot that I left it right here. bit more brown. Okay, I'm going to leave it that way for a minute. And then I'm going to do this. I don't know if that's going to work as good. We'll use that. Okay, and I want a little bit of blue in here. Of real blue. So hold on, this is navy. That will work. Okay. And I'm going to swirl that through. Can you see what I'm doing here? Okay. And now I'm sort of oh, I hope this is enough. Oh, please let this be enough. Oh, goodness. Okay, now I don't know if this is going to work, but I'm going to try it because I don't want to have to mix up the tiniest bit right there to get it to go all the way up to the edge. And this could be a mistake, but you know, if you don't try it, you don't know, right? So, I got some of these ugly rocks. And they're brown, so if they show up, then they're pebbles. But you see what it's doing? It's bringing it up. And that's good enough. Okay. So we're going to leave this to dry. This can be another late video because I want to leave that dry for at least an hour. And I think it's already like 10:30. I got a late start. I have had a full day, y'all. I just want you to know I'm not sitting around not doing anything. I actually enjoy doing these videos. I wanted to share with you, and I don't know, Dan brought me a couple things home. And one of the things that he brought home today, and it's really cool. And I'm thinking it's a thread holder that you put spools of thread. That's what it reminds me of, but it's on a stand, a tall stand. I should have showed it to you before the video started, you know, when I don't have it up in the thing yet. I could have walked over there. I didn't even think about it. Those little rocks are popping up. Look at that. Yep. That's probably not going to turn out. But oh well, if it doesn't, it doesn't. We'll deal with it. That's one thing for sure you've learned on my channel. We figure out something to do with it, even if it doesn't turn out the way it was supposed to be. We make it into something. Yes, I know, I'm doing it, and yes, I know y'all are screaming, telling me to leave it alone. But I can't help it. It just looks so much nicer when it's clean and neat. Oh, y'all, my Rise mushroom coffee came in. Yep, I started drinking it yesterday. It came in yesterday. I had my first cup yesterday. I've had my second cup today. Now, I had a lot of energy, and I did a lot of stuff today. So, I don't know, but I'm really tired right now. So, it says that it boosts your energy. So, I don't know. It's supposed to help you sleep better, too. So, maybe that's what it is. Maybe it's like my body's saying, okay, you had a full day. Now it's time to go to sleep. And, of course, I'm not used to that. I'm used to, you know, staying up until whenever I get done. Sometimes it's 2, 3 o'clock in the morning. But I did sleep good last night. once I fell asleep, I don't remember anything until I woke up. See, doesn't that look so much better? If that mold wasn't so drippy, it would look great. No, I'm going to leave it alone. I promise. I'm not going to touch it. Oh, I do want, I'm gonna push this over because I can show you a couple of things that Dan got me. And I know y'all like to see what I get. So, even though this is a craft video, I can still show you things. I mean, it's my video. I can do what I want to, right? Right. Okay. I'm trying to convince myself. Okay. So let me push this over. I love this pedestal thing. I do, because it allows me a little bit more freedom. Okay, let me go get this. It's right over here. He got the boots, and they're nice. There's a little wear, you know. See that? There's a little wear right there. But they're leather. And there's a thread right there from their Sole Tech. Sole Tech is on the bottom of the boot. And it says, yeah, it says leather. And something else, 9.5D, made in USA. Wow. Wow, made in the USA, really? Something Fredo? Does that say Fredo? Is that F-R-E-D-O? I don't know. What is Fredo? Let's see if that one's any better. No, Laredo. Oh, Fredo. It says Laredo. Laredo is the brand then, or maybe that's the style. But these are made in the USA. They're 9.5D. Ooh, I could wear these. I wear a size 8.5 in a regular. There's some wear there, but it's still. You could put some mink oil on there. That's from pulling it off and on. That's what that is from. But they still look cowboy boots, huh? Ooh, now I want to try them on, y'all. But yeah, why would somebody throw these away? I just don't understand. Because the sole looks really good too. Is that why? Because you put brown polish on there and mink oil. That's not an issue. And in fact, there's a reddish tint all the way through, which I sort of like. It's like that. I sort of really like that. So, I don't know. Cowboy boots, I've never worn them. So, but he brought those, and they'll probably go up for sale soon. And I love the new listing program. Oh my word. And y'all have asked, and I did put a link to that in the Facebook group. I went on and actually became an affiliate so I could get 30% off for y'all on your first month. And for you, and I have to say, unless you sell online, it is not for you. If you sell your stuff, even if you're selling it on Shopify, or if you're selling it on Facebook Marketplace, or Etsy, or eBay, or any place like that. I have been selling online since 1998. I have tried many inventory control, cross listers, and I have never, ever, in fact, I kept saying there's no way this app can do what everybody's saying it can do. they're editing their videos, they're doing something. There is no way it is that easy. Oh my word. I went from listing maybe 2 items. Since I started YouTube, I've listed very little in the last year. I mean, very little. In the last 4 days, I have listed 92 items, and it's because of the new app. And it is so simple. You literally just take your photos. It doesn't matter if they're good photos. You take them wherever you want to. I've been taking my photos on my dining room table and on my island with no special light, no nothing. I'm taking it while I'm in the app. I hit the express lister, I hit the listing assistant, the AI pops in, it formats the measurements, it formats the keywords, the hashtags, the title, the description. It puts everything in there for you. And then you click Save Cross List, and you can cross post it to whatever sites, and they have bukus of sites on there. They have a bunch of them. That's it. It is truly easy peasy. I would say pudding in a pie. No, it truly is. And the app is list perfectly. And yes, in the description box below, there will be an affiliate link. I don't make hardly anything at all. And whatever commission comes out of it, it doesn't cost you anymore at all anyway, but it would just go toward my monthly fee. I'm going to be upfront with you. It is $69 a month is what this is. For this program I'm talking about. Now they do have other plans that are cheaper, but the $69 a month is endless listings. There's no limit to the amount of listings you can put up. That also does cropping, it also does photo editing, it also does background whiteout like Photo Room does. It also does Poshmark sharing. So I had Poshmark VA that I was paying $30 a month for. I had Photo Room that I was paying $11 a month for. I had another cross lister that I was paying $21 a month for. I have ended all those, so I'm paying, I think it was $2 more than what I was before, and it is so much simpler. And so for me, it was a good move. For you, you're the only one that's going to be able to make that decision. But if you are interested, there is a link to it, and you will get a 30% off your first month. And you also have a 5-day money-back guarantee. And I can tell you, the 2 women that started List Perfectly were sellers. They were resellers. It is made for the reseller. They know what keywords to use. They know what hashtags to use. They know what works and what doesn't work for reselling online, because they were both resellers. And I cannot remember. I remember Amanda's name all the time. I cannot remember the other lady's name. But when they tell you that there is a 5-day money-back guarantee if you do not like it, they mean that if you don't like it, they will give you a full refund. I have no problem telling you this because of the reputation that they have built, and they are honest, and they are upfront, and they're just like you and me. They just happen to be able to start a really fantastic app that has just expanded and has gotten better and better. So if you're interested in it, you can click the link, try it out for 5 days. If you don't like it, then tell them you don't like it. Tell them it's not for me. I tried it out. It's not for me. But it may not be for you at all. And if you're a new seller, I would tell you, unless you plan on doing a massive amount of listings to really boost it up, I would say it's probably not for you either. So it's there. I only put it there because I had so many people asking me about it. When I mentioned it, I didn't have any idea anybody would even be interested in it. But there have been several that have asked me. So that's the reason why I've done what I've done. And that's the reason why the affiliate link will be in the description box. Just so you can save 30% off your first month. Okay. Now, he brought these home. And of course, these are old Homeco. And it's got to be marked somewhere. Or if they're not Homeco, they've got to be, yeah, there it is. It's inside. Is it copyright? Boy, it's so dirty you can't read it. Okay. Hold on a minute. Because this might not be Homeco. This might be the other one, and I can't remember the name of it. I should remember. There's one that looks like the old vintage Homeco. I want to say Syracuse, and I know that's not it either. I'm looking. Oh, it's got those letters. Oh, goodness. I think that's 1969. That's going to bother me now. Let me look at that one and see if I can see it. That one's just as bad, if not worse. It's got HOM, so, oh, it's Homeco. Yeah, it's HOM. The C and then the O has rubbed off, so it is Homeco. And it is dated, but I think this is like 1969. That's 10, 5, 5, 10, I don't know, it's sort of worn. But I will be painting these and making them white, like an off-white, and then doing the, because these are actually quite, not this color. Maybe somebody would like this, but no, I'm going to be redoing these, and that will be on another video, but Dan brought those. Then I'm going to bring this thing over to you. I don't know how much you're going to be able to see. Can you see? That's the top. It looks like it holds threads, right? But then this is the bottom. You know, it's like a ladder type. It's like a ladder type thing. Where it stands up like that. And it's tall. It comes up to, let's see. Well, that's not convenient. It comes up to my breast, okay, the top of it. So that it tells you how tall that is. So, and if you think of something that I could use this for other than holding thread, let me know. I keep asking you to give me ideas like that. I don't hear from y'all, so somebody let me know in the comments different ideas. I need to empty my trash can really, really bad. And I got this eagle mold out because I thought I might put an eagle, you know, on it, but I don't think there's going to be room. Oh, that's still warm. But I so want to do this, and I know it's too, you shouldn't do this. You really shouldn't do this without it drying good, and I understand that. but I'm running out of time because this is late and I didn't do a video yesterday, and so I'm going to be doing it right after I pull it out of the mold. But I'm telling y'all, don't do it that way. Give it time to dry. Let it set overnight. Give it time to dry and then do it. I'm just doing it this way for the sake of the video. Okay. And that's an easy release. Let's see how. Let's see if I can dry it out just a little bit. There's a lot of moisture still in there. Okay, set this over here, put that right there, and I am going to dry brush a little bit. Oh, well, yeah, I'm warming up the lid of the paint. No, I can't get it off. Okay, I got it off that time. I'm having to mix this up a little bit. I'm using the shaker thing to try to get I don't want a whole lot. I'm pouncing it And I'm going to very quickly just swipe it. Very little paint on my brush. Very, very little. I'll show you in just a minute just how little. Looks like a dried brush. And I'm quickly, with a little bit of pressure, going back and forth, back and forth. And I'm going to build it up by layers. Okay, that's all I'm going to do with that color. Then I'm going to take a little bit of the ivory. Another paper towel and lay it down there. I'm going to dip this in. Probably the top is good enough. Basically just removing the majority of the paint off. But this is ivory, so it's a little bit lighter. There. Now I'm getting a little bit more of the lines on there. And then I'll take it and just go over it like that. And that's all I'm going to do with the paint. I'm going to take my baby wipe and sort of wipe off my brush really quickly. Close the paint up. Okay. And this could be like a little trinket plate, or it could be, you could put a hanger on there, and you could put like a little cord, and you could decorate it up any way you want to. Trying to get the paint off because I'll probably be using this for the Mod Podge too. I lost the fish. What happened to the fish? Okay. Okay, let's find a brush that I can use. Well, let's try this. Let's see how this works. Okay, and I need some water. Boy, that brush is losing. I don't know if I'm going to use that brush or not because it is really losing. Got a little water over here. This may still be too thick to do what I want to with it. Yeah, I think this is going to still be 2. Here we go. Okay. It's going to take a little bit more. And I've got one of those sanding tools. I don't want this to be even across. And you could probably tear this, but at this point, I would be too worried about tearing into yeah, I wish the paper was a little bit thinner, but it's doable. It's getting there. It's taking longer. Let me put water on it and see all the way around, and maybe that will help. Okay. Maybe that's what I should have done to begin with. Yeah, that's exactly what I should have done. Just spray the edges. Okay. Wow, that's from the brush. That's wild. Now, I like it raggedy like that. You do your edges the way that you want them done. Yeah, I'm doing the whole thing. I'm just gonna make it a little bit more fragile, but that's okay. 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 I get to find my Mod Podge. Oh, I hope I have matte. If I don't have matte, that's gloss. I know I have matte Mod Podge somewhere. Okay. I'm just going to use I'm going to use the matte sealer. Let's see if we can do that. The Reese Mix2Mold matte sealer. And let me get a cup. So these cups come in handy because even if I use them for the Mix2Mold a lot, and the bigger ones, but they also come in handy for this kind of stuff. Wow. Let me stir this up. This is thick, which tells me that's why I think maybe it will work. I hope it does. We'll find out. Okay. And I'm just putting it on the back. I'm not putting a whole bunch. Okay, And then I don't want to rub too much. Oh, I wish I'd brought my cling wrap down here. I thought I had some down here. Okay. I'm just using this. Well, maybe not. Okay. This is the matte sealer because I didn't want the shiny. And I'm not putting a whole lot on here because I don't want it slipping, sliding everywhere. I wonder if I could put something down here. Hold on a minute. Let me see if I've got room for something else down there. I don't know. Maybe another fish? Yeah, maybe another fish. Okay. Yeah. Getting the edges because I don't want them. Oh no, the hotel came off. I don't know. The tail off. I don't know if I want to use that now. I'm not going to use that. Yeah, I know. I'm trying to make jagged so I don't have to wet this, because I don't want this to tear. I cut it too close is what I did, so when I got it wet and was tearing it. Okay. Okay, that'll work. I don't want to put wow, that was simple enough. Okay. I'm trying to get the sealer off of here because it's sticking. And I don't want it to stick because I've got to move that up. And it is sticking to the silicone. That's crazy. I don't know if you can see that. I figured that it would just wipe right off. But boy, that stuff is some hardy stuff right there. Okay, well, here we go. I'm just going to dry it off a little bit. It's sticking on there good. No wrinkles, no. Oh, this is cool. Okay. Here we go. And because I streaked it, you don't really pay any attention to the brush strokes because it's already going that way. I know, I just forced my mat off. Didn't make any sense. Alrighty. That was pretty easy peasy. I think I'll be using this Mix2Mold matte sealer more on the pieces this way. I didn't even do the, wow. Okay, well, that's about the simplest thing that we've done in a while. Let me I probably will put a couple more coats to build it up a little bit. But I'm going to let that dry really good. So I'm going to bring this down, see this a little bit better. What do y'all think? Well, you saw how fast and easy that was, but I think it looks really, really cool. That's a thumbs up for me in my book. Alrighty, back up. We're going to push this over a little bit. We're going to see what happens with this. Now, this is still warm. But you know it's been in the mold for a while, so I don't have any problem taking it out of the mold. This is not going to be the one that somebody ordered, though, because it's not the right colors. But I think this is actually going to be a pretty color. I just used what was left over from the brown and added a little bit of navy blue and some gold chrome mica powder to it. But I think the color is going to be really pretty if it turns out the way that I think. Now, see, it's always a 50-50 chance. You don't ever know when you're playing, well, with resin or Mix2Mold. You know, you can hope that it comes out a certain way, but you're always sort of surprised. And remember, I put those pebbles in there because I didn't want to have to make any more Mix2Mold up. So I put those few pebbles in there. Okay. Let me try to get it out of the mold. I'm going to put the mold right side up. Put that over here. Well, that's what the back looks like. Oh, wow. Okay, I sort of really like this. Let me bring it up. Do you see? You see how the colorant is? Can you? Okay, here. Let's do this. So you know what it's going to look like when I wax it, okay? I don't want to get water on that. But yeah, I'm putting water on this. And you're probably thinking, oh no, Beth, but the wax makes it darker, and the wax brings out the colorant. And I want you to be able to see, I know, because I can see it, because I know what the wax does. And that's the reason why I'm doing this, so you can tell. I hope you can see, and I don't know if you can or not, but there's a color, and the gold, let me bring it up to 2. I hope you can see that in the tips and the layers and the waves of the colorant. And then you bring it over here. You see it on top of the head, on the tip of the ears, on the tip of the nine-tail. This is a nine-tail fox. But you see the slight coloration in every one of them. Now you got the hairs from that thing on here. But when I wax it, when this dries good, even the gold came up on the bell. Do you see that? Oh, this is actually quite pretty. Now when this dries, I will give it just the line eyes. I will do the little highlight on the nose, probably in gold. I will tip these with a gold pen, and maybe a tip of gold on here and on his little chain thing, but that will be it. And I will wax it, and those colors will come out, and I will sand that down. That's the only issue out of that whole thing, was right there, and I will sand that down and sand this down. But yeah, I think this is quite pretty. I'm really happy with that. Alrighty, that is it for this video. I hope you enjoyed it. I thoroughly did. This is cool. This is going to be fun to do. Let me take it down. There we go. That is going to be fun to do. As easy as it went on, and Mix2Mold is great for this kind of stuff. Oh, it is awesome for this kind of stuff. And you know that cord that I got, oh, this would be so cool. Yeah, I just thought of this. But I could put it around like this. I could glue it around the edge, the outside edge like this. I hope you can see that. Okay, I could do that. And then I could actually make if I did this, okay, if I did that first and did that so it could hang that way, then I could wrap this to hide where I glued this on there. I could wrap this all the way around, and it would be, I think, 3 layers. And of course it's hard to show you. Yeah, it's not going to stay. It's hard to show you. Let me lay it down and maybe I can get 3 layers on it and then pick it up and show you. Because I would like for you to understand what I'm talking about. And it is going to be 3 layers. Because you want it. Of course, you would glue this. Now, I'm not doing anything right now because I need to let it dry good before I do this. But the handle would already be on there, would already be glued on there. And then when I did that with the handle, that would cover up where I glued it. That's what I'm going to do. That's sweet looking right there. That finishes it off. Thrift store, y'all. I love it. Alrighty. And with that, that is going to be the end of this video. I hope y'all have a great weekend. This is Saturday. It's going to be late before you see it, but I hope you enjoy Sunday. I hope it's peaceful, restful, full of joy. As always, I'm going to ask you to hit that thumbs up button, that like button for me. Please leave the comment. I would love to hear from you. It helps in the algorithm. Of course, you know the thumbs up button does. And also sharing and hitting the notification bell. And if you've not subscribed, I would love for you to do so. I haven't been in the Facebook group in the last couple of days, but I try to jump in and out, if for nothing but to read everybody's comments and either hit the like or the love, or you know, I try really hard to do that. If I'm not able to, my daughter Ashley jumps in there. Rose is also a moderator, but she's got a lot of stuff going on too. But we would love to see you over there. I can't think, the Etsy shop, I am adding more and more of the stuff that I create on YouTube in the Etsy shop. The link to that is in the description below too. Everything like that helps support the channel. The Amazon wish list helps support the channel. The Buy Me a Coffee helps support the channel. The Etsy shop also does. Also the affiliate links for eye candy and for Into Resin. Oh, their molds are just exquisite. That's the word. They need to be called the exquisite molds of the Into Resin. But it all helps support the channel. But also, you watching the full video helps support the channel greatly. You subscribing, you sharing, the comments, like, thumbs up button, that all also helps support the channel. And I just want to say thank you to each and every one of you, because you all are so awesome and so good about doing all that. And it's just amazes. It amazes me every day. And I feel so blessed and so humbled by the group of people that I have in my YouTube community. So thank you. Thank you so very much for allowing me to do something that I absolutely love to do. Thank you for being so loyal. Thank you for being so supportive. Thank you for your comments. Thank you for your words of encouragement. I have down days too, y'all, and you are so good about popping on there and just let me know how much that I am loved, and you just don't know how much that really means to me. So thank you. Thank you very much. And with that, I'm going to say good night, and I will see you again on Monday. Bye-bye.